shot. So but the Castro James Dean battle, roll the tape, look at formula.com. Here we go. Jhonnattan Castro, Ryan Literal, always a good time. Here we go, Castro puts it in. Ryan Literal, you see him, good proximity, really good proximity from that RB Army flag, the Sunoco, great looking car, 909, transitions into that power alley. Castro does escape that second inside clip, just, a big correction there from Ryan Literal. Comes unwound, Castro keeps it in that second outside zone.
Kind of a reinitiation, so again, but it's just a big deduct. It's not like that's completely washed out, so there's still a chance here.
Here we go, Ryan Literal out front. You can hear him firing off, firing on all cylinders into that. So this looks very similar to what we saw, but Literal dragging bumper, shedding a skin into that power alley, and this is where that smoke signal gets tough. Looks like Castro aggressive on the line on that second inside clip, big angle, almost like just shifting literally positions and kind of those flaws.
Gone.
But wow. Ryan Literal, he says, all right, currently sitting number one after 2 rounds of competition. Here we go, Dominican's finest. He's got a lot of fans cheering him on. That is Jhonnattan Castro going against Kenshiro Gushi in an all-Toyota battle, all on Kenda tires. Here we go, Jhonnattan Castro out front. Both these guys in Toyota GR86s. Toyota flying the flag. Look at Jhonnattan Castro. Great settled angle there in that first outside zone. What a season Castro's been having. Ticks the boxes, a 1, a 2, well done here. Count Chocula going into that last outside zone, and look at Gushi. He drops into formation. A straightforward track like this is really going to basically emulsify, or it's going to just really showcase how good, but I think it really shows and highlights how great you can be, or just those little minimal mistakes. Here we go. Now Ken Gushi out front. Castro drops into formation. Looks like he has to take a little bit out of it. Gushi, we thought he was going to be a little bit higher. He works his way up top, up that bank. Jhonnattan Castro now coming down into that inside clip. In that smoke trail, he dives in, both of them taking out that second inside clip. Here goes Kenshiro Gushi, exceeds it just a little bit, but then finds his sweet spot there in the crease and brings it across the finish line. Both of them well done, but like I said, Gushi on initiation started out a little bit low, worked his way up top. I think that really threw off Castro, but they both found where they went. And then where are my Ken Gushi fans at? Make some noise! Here we go. Jhonnattan Castro, Kenshiro Gushi into this first outside zone. Castro initiates, good proximity here from Ken Gushi. Looks like Castro straightforward, nothing too fancy. Didn't want to throw it into the wall, risk it for the biscuit. Goes into that second inside clip. Castro, you see Gushi nudge it over just a little bit into that second outside zone. There it is, there goes Ken Gushi as I tap Jacob right here like we're doing tandem in the box. They're doing it down there on the track. I'm just like, bang. I'm banging on your door, Jacob. Sorry. Ken Gushi will lead. Castro will give chase. Now coming through that start chicane. Here comes Kenshiro Gushi. Doctor! Yes, sir! What? How they did not hit is beyond me. I had no idea it was going to be a magic show. Where's the rabbit out of the hat? It might be at the finish line. Yes, sir, we got banging, we got thrashing. Gushi gets punted out of the way. Castro, holy cow, looks like Gushi straightens out. Don't know if he got affected. Jhonnattan Castro will lead. Brandon Sorensen will chase. So here we go, Castro and Sorensen. Castro initiating that Methyl Dom Toyota GR86. The Kenda tires go round, up high on the bank. Sorensen tucks in. Well done. Look at the focus of Sorensen. You see in that cockpit the white helmet glowing into the inside clip. Goes both of them into power alley. Goes Castro, puts it right there. Brandon Sorensen nudging it over and nudging the door of Castro. Pushing him around just a little bit. Castro exceeds a little bit, but brings it back. We are good. So Sorensen said, Brandon Sorensen, United States Air Force, BMW out front. Headlights are on, the lights are on, good initiation. Castro, where you at, bud? Castro late failure to launch, but now he drops into formation. The crowd erupts for Castro, Dominican's finest. Now come on, Sorensen snaps, and and the crowd explodes as Sorensen rotates, and that very well. So here we go. Let's send it here in Orlando. Jhonnattan Castro, see Matt Field. He is allowed to jump the light a little bit there, or no problem for him pacing. Jhonnattan Castro, there goes Matt Field right to the side of the Methyl Dom Toyota GR86 Mobile One Synthetics, rolling through the veins in that first inside clip. Great angle from Jhonnattan Castro. Matt Field jumps in on the inside, gets disrupted a little bit, now into that second outside zone. Castro, he is just setting course. He is setting sail this potential podium, his first ever podium for Castro's got himself here.
Yeah.
He's been driving really, really well. Matt Field, he had that one more time. Here he goes, push comes to shove, the beast in the bay. Borla, heat wave, lead custom, Corvette, rips into that first outside zone. Castro drops into formation just like that. Bitter batter, let's get at her. Matt Field out front, inside clip. Castro allows him to go in front of him on that inside clip. A little bit of distance here, that grip up, that side grip. The GT radio rips up in that second outside zone. You saw Matt Field go up and exceed a little bit. You talked about it, that tire attrition, keeping that car together, not getting too slick and being too aggressive. He'll get third place. He's currently third as far as seating, so he'll get third place. He's on the podium. So here we go, Castro and Field. Castro out front, Methyl Dom, Toyota GR86 initiates. He's on those Cannon tires. He initiates, he throws it in. Matt Field tucks in nicely. Coming down on that bank into the inside clip. Perfect, right on it. Matt Field exceeds a little bit. He is aggressive. Is that the move? We got rubbing. We got rubber on rubber crime into that second outside zone, but Castro was unfazed. Did not even flinch. The pole that they rest on. Let's send it. Here we go. Matt Field, you can barely see him across the Coliseum. That is OSW. Matt Field initiates. Castro tucks in nicely. Once again, tit for tat. Matt Field high on the bank, coming down into that inside clip, smashing down. Pass and inside clip number 2. Formation form, pulling away as Matt Field. He does exceed it a little bit, goes on that line. Castro kicks back, takes a tempered approach. Again, turn on your lights, film this, tag us, send it! Jhonnattan Castro, Methyl Dom, Toyota GR86, initiating into that big bank. Jhonnattan Castro, right there, in it, buried in it. Here's a shovel, can you dig it? Coming down into the power alley. Goes Castro, 1 and a 2, ticking the boxes. Hiro Manoa, tucked in, finding that special secret sauce. The 15-year-old brings it across, the tire fire is on, and brings it on home.
Wow. This is what we've built up to. This is what I was looking forward to. We've got 2 drivers on absolute heaters. I mean,
here we go. Hiro Manoa, Jhonnattan Castro, who's coming out on top. Round 3 of the Formula Drift Pro Championship. Manoa initiates. Castro works his way up to the top. Not as close. Manoa settled in right there, bathing in the smoke as Castro, tire fire early on, transitions into the second inside clip. Manoa finding that side grip, ripping on home. He is on fire literally and figuratively, and potentially one step and closer to that win here in Orlando.
wow. Manoa just
what?